Hey everybody, welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at an S.H Figuarts Dragon Ball Z action figure, and this is Vegeta. Now this guy is a few years old, but a friend from work asked me if I had any interest in reviewing some of his Dragon Ball figures. Me being such a fan of figures of all shapes and sizes, I absolutely jumped at the opportunity to review some figures. So a big shout out to you, Brandon. Thank you for lending me your figures to do a review on. We get a closer look at the front of the box. Awesome picture of Vegeta on the front here. This guy looks absolutely awesome inside the packaging. Can't wait to get this one out to get a closer look at it. We can see some pictures of Vegeta inside here. Nothing on this side, just Vegeta in writing here. Nothing really on the top. And just a picture of Vegeta on the bottom here. On the back, we do have some more pictures of Vegeta. On the back here, this is a full array of interchangeable hands and face parts allowed for expressive portrayal of Vegeta. Dynamic articulation enables recreation of Vegeta's iconic action sequences from the anime. And we have a picture of Vegeta in Nap here, and it says Nap is sold separately. And on the top here it says Mastercrafted Sculpt accurately depicts Vegeta's form in meticulous detail. That pretty much wraps up the packaging. Let's take this one out and get a closer look. Pretty excited about this one. Alright, we are back and we have Vegeta outside of the packaging. For accessories, he comes with quite a few accessories. He comes with an extra set of arms, which is pretty cool. These are actually one piece in the box, so his arms are folded and they're all one piece. He comes with another tail as well. You can see here that his tail is actually wrapped all the way around, so an extra tail is pretty cool. He also comes with a scouter as well, and this one actually shows a reading, which is pretty cool. The one that he comes with in the box is just plain. He comes with 5 extra hands. We have this fist here crushing his scouter, which is pretty cool. He has 2 open hands, and he has the opposite of what he comes with. So in the box he comes with an open one and a fisted one, and then we have the complete opposite, so we have the extra fisted one and the extra open hand. In total this guy has 4 faces, and he comes with an extra head as well, so pretty cool. Get a closer look at this one. A nice screaming head. Awesome job, man. Awesome sculpt. Whatever's painted on this one is painted nice and clean as well, so pretty clean looking head sculpts. And for the extra faces, you can see almost like an evil smirk on this one, which is pretty cool. And on this one here we have a nice like grimacing, growling, whatever you want to call it, face. Pretty awesome. So all 4 head sculpts are fantastic. Alright, let's get a closer look at Vegeta, man. I think he's lacking a little bit of paint. I think they could have added some shading and stuff like that on this one. I'm just getting into Dragon Ball, so I'm not overly familiar with a lot of these characters. Obviously I know who Vegeta is, but I'm not actually to that part in the animated series yet. I'm starting off fresh. I'm starting off at Dragon Ball, and I'm only 6 or 7 episodes in. We get a closer look at his head sculpt and his scouter and all that good stuff. Fantastic head sculpt. And we get a closer look at this guy all over. I think the folded arms are pretty cool. It's going to be very hard to get it from these articulated arms, so I think having one solid piece is fantastic. A little bit difficult to get it back on. Do have to play around with it a little bit just to get it fit into place. Not a whole lot of paint on this one, but what is painted nice and clean. If they did a little bit of shading into this one, would have looked a million times better. Still a pretty cool looking figure, man. Can't really knock it. I do love S.H Figuarts, and I gotta admit, I'm a new fan of Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, here we have it. Here's our closer look. This guy looks great overall. Fantastic. Alright, we have his arms switched over, and let's go over articulation. So for his head goes back this far, down this far. You do have some side to side. His neck actually moves as well, so you get a full range of motion out of his neck along with his head. The arms only go up this high, which is kind of weird. Not restricted by his shoulder arm or anything like that, because this does have a hinge on it as well, which comes up this far. You get a full rotation all the way around. There is a butterfly joint which goes forward this far, back this far, so pretty decent range of motion out of that one. Bicep swivel. Double jointed pinless elbows, which are fantastic looking joints. Love them. For his wrists, you do have these ratchet joints here that go up and down and all the way around. There is a ball joint at the torso, which goes back this far, forward this far. You do have some side to side and not quite a full rotation. I know you can pull up on this too to get a little bit of added articulation, which you get a pretty decent articulation, but it doesn't rotate all the way around. You can see in here that is not a typical ball joint like we're used to with most action figures. This is actually my first S.H Figuarts that I'm reviewing. Not really familiar with these. Some of this stuff is new for me, so I'm probably going to miss it. Hopefully I don't miss too much. There's also a ball joint at Bulb's waist too, which goes back this far, forward this far, and you do get a little bit side to side. There's no full rotation at that one either. It goes this far and then it holds up and goes this far and then it gets stuck as well. Got to be very careful with this one because it's not mine. Like I previously mentioned, padding or armor around his waist. There's a hinge on that as well, so this goes up. It doesn't restrict articulation at all. For his legs, it only goes forward this far, which is kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. But it does go back this far, so great range of motion going back, very disappointing range of motion going forward. And his legs go this far, not quite a full split, not even close to a full split actually, so a little bit disappointing. You do get a rotation on his upper thigh too. That does go all the way around, just barely. Nice and stiff, but it does go all the way around. There is double jointed pinless knees, which are fantastic, like I previously mentioned with the elbows. Fantastic looking joints, nice and clean looking. No pins, but overall, yeah, just a nice looking joint, man. There's no boot cut. For his ankles, it only goes back this far, forward this far. You don't get any side to side, and there is a hinge at the toe. Gotta be completely honest, man, I expected a little bit more out of articulation for this one. Alright, for comparisons, this is the only other two S.H Figuarts I have in my collection. Definitely going to be picking up some more of these. I think they're fantastic figures. I know they're on the expensive side, but man, are they ever nice. Over on the side here, we have an S.H Figuarts Age of Ultron Hulk, and we have the S.H Figuarts Integrated Suit Spider-Man. Over on the side here, I just put in a Marvel Legend, just to give you guys a comparison to a standard 6-inch figure. So this guy comes in a little over 5 inches. Around 5.5 counting his hair. The S.H Figuarts are a tad bit smaller, but the amount of detail on these are fantastic. The overall design of these figures, the joints and all that stuff definitely make up for the higher price. Marvel Legends are 6-inch scale. Obviously we know that they're going to be smaller. Just want to do a comparison with an average 6-inch Marvel Legend, just to give you guys a rough idea of how different they are in scale. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up our unboxing and figure review. So overall, out of 10, I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10. The paint application on this one is fantastic. Well, whatever is painted anyways is painted well. The articulation is a little bit limited. Very surprised at how limited the articulation is for a S.H Figuarts. Like I previously mentioned too, I don't have a whole lot of S.H Figuarts. I do have a Spider-Man and a Hulk. Other than that, that's the only two S.H Figuarts that I have. And I think the articulation on those are a lot better than what it is on this one. It's not actually my figure, like I previously mentioned as well. But a big shout out and thank you to Brandon for letting me review one of his Dragon Ball figures. I think 9 out of 10 is a pretty fair score for this one. Comes with a ton of accessories. Whatever is painted good, so the paint application on this one's good. The only thing that is really lacking on this one is articulation. So let me know in the comments below what you think of my score of 9 out of 10. Let me know what you think of my review. And if you guys had to rate this one out of 10, what would you give it? As always, if you liked our review, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And that subscribe button is there as well if you want to subscribe to the channel. As always, we hope you enjoyed this review, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting, stay safe.